Oh, there we go. All right, it looks like we are all good to go here. Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to some more Mass Effect. Where we last left off, we just completed the mission on Pharos, and now I am going to do a quick checkup on my teammates before we head back to the Citadel for another side quest check. I imagine that this session's gonna be just a lot of running around and stuff, and uh-oh. Hold on, let me mute something. There we go. All right, so now let's... Oh, guten Tag! Guten Tag, Fraulein Sailor Comet. I'm not sure if Fraulein's the right word, but hello, salutations. We're doing teammate speak again.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense
I
of where...
didn't figure you'd have time to talk. There's got to be some xenobiologists who want to read about the Thorian.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
Just looking for an ear. That a briefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous.
Probably Frau is more accurate. I think so
like
too.
Every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough.
I got that ring? What do you mean by ring? Oh, the wedding ring. Right. I didn't put two and two together all right.
I'd think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. It was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us.
Bravey
Hell,
Bean, happy to have you here. Salutations. It's been a long time since you've joined one of my streams. How are you doing today?
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt a girl, broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
It's been forever. Happy I can hop in a short while. I'm doing good. How's you? I'm doing great, Bravey. Currently just doing a little short stream right now for the afternoon for you all. But yes, it has indeed been forever. I think it's been like two or three games ago since you last joined, because the last time I remember you joining was back when I was playing Metroid Zero Mission. That was a long time ago.
Tapping that deep must have shocked the hell out of you.
Not as much.
Yeah,
as
that was a while ago, Sailor.
It killed him. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
A reasonable stance. Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Staying reasonable is about all we've got left. Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
Ah, thank you, Caden. All right, next up, let us check on our blue lady, Liar. I remember something like that, too. Luckily, I saw the notification right as I relaxed in bed. Oh, that's right. You're, like, clear on the other side of the planet from me, so it's nighttime for you. Well, I hope, like, when you do officially go to sleep, you have a good sleep.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Gonna be as...
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed.
You're in good hands.
Already heard
Dr.
this.
Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
What is it? Much Z's, such rest. Wow.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I
Aw,
only
she's all
meant that you
flustered
would be an
now.
interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Oh no.
Joking.
This should be
Oh,
exactly
by
what
the
I need to
goddess,
wind
how
down
could I
with.
be so
Aw,
dense?
that's so nice to
You
hear,
must think I am
Bravey.
a
Thank you
complete
so
and
much.
Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I should go.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I should go. Take a shot. All right. Then we got the 4 up in the cargo hold. So let's quickly check with them, and then we'll head on over to the Citadel. Yep, I should go. I hate this elevator. It is so slow. Like, if the elevator goes this slow, just build in stairs. And I can never remember which one opens. Oh, in front of me. All right, let's go in a circle. So we'll start with Rex.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
I really love Rex. He's such an honorable guy.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough.
Right, because they're all
Told them
infected.
to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Yeah, I always really loved that aspect, how they even have spaces and times where even they say, like, do not throw hands.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Oh, right, Jared's his dad.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Damn.
So long, Rex.
Shepard. All right, let's check on Ashley. Yeah, honestly, very deserved.
Commander,
What's your opinion on the last mission?
gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
Of course not, sir. Fraternization is against regulations. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my
That would
sisters
totally be my
especially.
sister.
With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
You're lucky to have a close family.
Sorry, I forgot about your family situation.
Or lack thereof. Relax, Williams. I've dealt with it.
He's
Ask
got
me
that
to clear a
morbid
bunch
sense of
armed
humor.
Hostiles? No problem. Dealing with the foot in my mouth? Not so good with that. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like your father wasn't around much. Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen.
I forgot she was into poetry.
Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
You mean from wherever we go after
I
death?
feel like a lot of Bioware games have that
Dead
one
on
tough girl that likes poetry
He's a god
stories. I love that.
That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something?
I mean, same.
I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Dismissed.
Cassandra from Dragon Age. I love Cassandra from Dragon Age, especially in the side quest in Inquisition where we have to get her the last book of that romance story she loves so much.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Yeah, the one with from Varric. Absolutely, I love that quest.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
Oh, here we go. I know this quest.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Is this common?
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the cycles. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a
An
panic.
L-Corps was doing
His
that?
case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Oh, here we go. I love this bit right here.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each.
That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there. I love that little bit right there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threaten? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes, walking, living test tubes.
Ugh.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies, then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
Yeah, disgusting.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel.
Yeah, they were right to
I told
stop
them
you.
Those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
Well, it's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is.
Yeah.
You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that, but Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
All right, sweet. We got our first companion side quest. Now let's check out Tally, my future wife.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is.
Waifu is
I
lifu.
still think a lot about my
Absolutely.
pilgrimage, though. I know Theron's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
You're a princess.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me different
simply because of who my father is.
My queen.
You must get all kinds
My
of special
wife.
privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest
that makes
dream
sense,
is that
sadly.
one day, we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
All right.
I should go.
I should go. Take a shot. All right, we've checked in with everyone. And I think we can just go ahead and do Garrus's side quest and just get that over with. Oh my god, this elevator is so slow. You see, now would be the perfect time for those BS radio broadcasts like in the Citadel. Oh my god, that took too long. All right. Oh, dang it, wrong way. All right, before we go any further, yeah, Dr. Salion, head coordinates. Herschel system and the Kepler Verge.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Ah?
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
All right.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
Oh?
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring development
I'm not gonna
situations.
hang up on them.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Oh, I know Vermeer, but we are not going to do that one just yet.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
All right, awesome. Now we're going to do a Dr. Hart. I believe it was Herschel's system and the Kepler Verge. Century Omega, Hawking Ida, Kepler Verge. There you are. Herschel system. Oh yeah, we've been on Ferris this whole time. All right, everyone, say it with me now. Wha-bam! Never gets old. All right, so where is... There it is. Okay, so we want Garrus, and let's have Caden with us. Well, we had Caden already with us. Let's bring Tally. It's been a while since we've had her. Okay, yeah, we both got machine guns.
I smell trouble.
I did not expect these guys.
Perimeter secured.
Okay, I think we're good. But let's keep the guns out, just in case.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
Whoa.
You're crazy. He's crazy. Please, don't let him do this to me.
We'll take him in. Drop him off with the military.
But we have him. We can't let him get away. Not again.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him, and he'll serve his time.
Okay. You're right. You're a very lucky Solarian. You owe the commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
And so he dies anyway. What was the point of that?
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus. But you can control how you'll respond. In the end, that's what really matters.
Yeah. I don't think I ever met anyone like you, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
Saleon's medical equipment is stained with the blood of many species, pale blue, violent orange, and more than a few dark red. But his work has ended here. Time to head back to the Normandy. Hold on, let's actually, like, look around here. Alright, give me just a moment. My Discord's been alerting me a lot here. Okay, never mind. Thought something was going on here. Ooh. We are just raking in all of the supplies. I'm loving it. Alright, well, yeah, we are done here. And I think that's as much as we can do right now. So let's head back to the Citadel. Where's the door? There's the door. All right, now we'll head back. Actually, hold on. Now that I've actually completed this quest, I'm pretty sure I can actually talk to Garrus again. So let me see. Which means more time on the slow elevator. Alright, there we go. Pay no attention to the hidden loading screens. Oh, it's so hidden.
Commander, good to see you.
Oh, I can't talk to him now. Okay, so this was a waste of time. Oh my god, there we go. All right. Okay, Citadel. All right, one more time, people. Say it with me. Wha-bam! I will do that every time. No one can stop me. Okay, we're gonna take Tally and... Let's bring Tally and Caden.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Actually, hold on. Before I forget, let me actually take a look at if I can update my armory here. Ooh, yeah, I'll take you. Okay, how about shotguns? Don't need that one. How about this one? We're good there. Ooh, yeah. How about the armor? How does this one look? Oh, I'll take this one. Oh, I get armor enhancements? All right. I completely forgot. I can modify my armor.
Is it true humans stopped using the biotic implants you were fitted with, Lieutenant?
My addicts can be pretty bad, and I'm one of the lucky L2 implants. The L3s are safer.
That makes sense. What use is harnessing that power if it causes more harm than good to your people?
I mean, she ain't wrong. All right. So now that we're around here, let us... What we'll do is we will start in the lowest section, Chorus Den, And we're just going to slowly work our way upwards to Citadel Tower. And then once we're done with that, then I believe we can move on to the next mission in Novaria. Oh, wrong way. So yeah, like I said, this stream is definitely going to be something more of just running around, collecting side quests. You know, just to make sure we have everything we need. Why did Tally say, huh? Let's see, anything going on over here? Nope, doesn't look like it. So let's go on out. Do we have anything going on in here? Icon is not showing up, so this room is clear. Oh, hey, Conrad Werner. Hold on. I'm gonna save.
Commander, I've been waiting for you to get back. I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
I've got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great. This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough.
Uh-oh.
What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
Conrad, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'd make a great Spectre.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd be right there with you, showing the Council what humanity is capable of.
No.
I want to be with you, fighting the good fight like you did on Elysium during the Skillian Blitz.
Oh, I can do Paragon here.
I believe you, Conrad. But there's another fight that needs you.
What? I don't understand.
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help. I'll go home. Thanks for setting me straight.
He certainly did not sound like he liked being set straight.
Oh, sure. I can return that for you.
Thanks. Hasn't worked well since I bought it. Hey, are the uniforming kids stuff?
Oh, I remember those days. I used to work at a convenience store. All right, this way to Flux. Let's see, is there anything happening in there? Oh yeah, Rita.
Commander, thanks again for all your help.
Wait, Doran? Oh geez, I didn't know I'd be dancing. Oh no, he's doing the shepherd shuffle. Okay.
This music is interesting. I wonder if I can find a copy to bring back to the flotilla.
I've never done the shepherd shuffle.
Hey there, welcome to Flux.
Okay, not much going on over here. Let's just make sure we check every nook and cranny. Nothing around here. I wonder if the med clinic's okay. Wait, can we talk to her?
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
Oh, a side quest.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Oh, Commander Shepard. I didn't see you come in.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Don't worry. I'll take care of this.
Good luck, Commander. Be careful down there.
Okay, so she said this Moreland guy's down in the market, so I think that's down in those, like those lower floor merchant stands. So we gotta go all the way back this way. Oh, Moreland, I know you. I talked with you before. All right, let's quickly save.
Hello there. Welcome to Moreland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies?
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Change of plans.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moreland. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
Oh, Paragon, yes.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment? What if you need treatment?
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
Right, that ended way faster than I thought. All right, here we go.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
Well, now hold on. We're not done here yet.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
Captain Anderson might know him.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
All right, I should go. Take a shot. All right, so we've pretty much done all we can here. So now let's go through CSEC and see what they've got going on.
After years of poor economic performance, ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit.
Oh?
New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni. ExoGeni...
Oh, not that way. Let's go the other way. Chelik, how are you doing?
Good to see you, Commander.
All right, got you. Got me nothing. What's Jaleed? What have you got going on?
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban? That's the guy who asked us to scan the Keepers.
Hey!
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
All right, interesting. The plot thickens. Now, before we do anything, is there anything going on up here? Nope. We're all good there. Alright, I say we go ahead and just complete this one. So we'll head back down to the markets. Yeah, let's be safe. Right, this guy's got security.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
Your lies are catching up with you. We spoke with your friend, Jaleed.
You spoke with Jaleed? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole?
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I'm not breaking regulations for you or your research. Return what you stole, or I'll have you arrested.
All right. You don't need to ask twice. Well then, no more scanning. I promise. Of course, Jalid still has the initial data, and I doubt he's planning to return it.
I'll deal with Jalid.
So long, Commander.
All right, and now we have to go all the way back to CSEC. Oh, this session has a lot of back and forth. All right, we're almost done here.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
What about the Keeper data? We know about that.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I can't let this continue any further. I'm reporting what you did.
But I can't. What will happen to the data when I'm gone? Who will carry on our research?
It's a bit late to be thinking about that.
But this data could be used to unravel all the secrets of the Keepers. Think what we could learn about the Citadel.
Tell me more about this data.
Oh?
Well, it's still very preliminary, but our initial scans suggest the Keepers are as old as the Citadel itself. We might learn how the Citadel was built, or why the Keepers always rearrange things. The possibilities are limitless.
If it's that important, then take it back to the people it belongs to.
I suppose I should. All right, I'll take it back and continue work on it there. Thank you for not turning me in. I'll make the most of this second chance, I promise you.
Have a nice day, Jalid.
Commander? Would you be interested in helping me study the Keepers?
Again?
What do you need me to do?
Just take this scanner. Every time you see a Keeper, scan it.
Wait, I've already done this.
Whenever you get a unique scan, I'll reimburse you. That's it. Good luck, and so long.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to scan the Keepers again? Hold on. Because there's a Keeper over here. Wait a minute. Oh, I never did that Alpha Varen thing. Huh, I guess I'm done. Huh, okay then.
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away. The veteran soldier who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes.
Lies. Okay, so now we're in the embassies. And before we do anything, let's actually talk with Anderson about that guy.
I saw your Ferris report. If we had known anything about the Thorian, Exogeny would never have been given the permits to start a colony there.
Thank God the colony survived. We can't afford to have too many failures out in the Traverse. It's one of our major expansion regions.
You don't give a damn about the colonists. It's all just politics to you, isn't
dang.
it?
We can't all be the hero who charges in to save the day, Commander. But we each serve humanity in our own way.
You can't escape interstellar politics. It's part of the big picture. And sometimes it isn't pretty.
Just ignore him, Shepard. The ambassador's a little bitter sometimes. Comes with the job. Yes, Commander?
Oh yeah, Baines. There we go.
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
The people I spoke with seemed to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military's keeping it under wraps.
What?
Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything.
Yeah,
Is
he's
there anything
dead.
else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Wait, how can I do... But Kahoku's dead. How...
Yes, Commander?
Where can I find Admiral Kahoku?
Last I heard, he was up in the... Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need
Wait
me.
a minute.
Yes, Commander?
Where can I find...
Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need me.
But Kahoku's dead. What do I do? Okay, this I'm going to have to figure out on my own here. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. It is about that time for me to end the stream here. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to try and figure this thing out right here. That being said, though, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm not sure when I'm going to stream next. Possibly not this weekend. But we'll see what happens. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Take care. And I will see you all next time. Ta-ta.